guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys the 6 least used handbags from my collection. A few of these handbags I actually have not used them at all this year on 2022. So it's a little bit sad, and a few of them have been really like on the low rotation. So I included like the bags that were less than 10 times used this year. So it was quite shocking. Well, not quite shocking, but one of them really did shock me. So yeah, I wanted to share this video with you guys. If you guys are new here, my name is Carolina. I love talking about designer handbags, doing some hauls once in a while. So if you are new here and you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to this channel. And let's get started. So as I mentioned, guys, so for today's video, like I will be sharing with you guys the bags that I use the least. Let's get started. To start with, it will be this Gucci wallet on chain. It's a beautiful bag, to be honest. It's such a stunning bag. The leather is just beautiful. I honestly think that the reason why I do not use this handbag as much is because of the silver hardware. I don't think that I'm definitely more of a gold hardware girl, and honestly, like every time I want to reach out for a black bag, I do end up reaching for my classic flap Chanel and also a mini trendy CC that I have. So yeah, so unfortunately I have not really reached for this bag as much. Like I actually haven't used it at all this year, so that's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping for the winter and hoping that in the winter I was going to use it more. Last time I used it was last December, so that really shows that I have not used it much. Like yeah, I didn't use it at all this year. I am thinking about maybe letting this one go. I'm still not sure because really it's the only Gucci bag that I have in my collection. And it's such a beautiful piece. It's such an easy one. It is, as I said, a wallet on chain. So it doesn't really have much space, but it does fit my cell phone, a lipstick, and then just in this zipper compartment, you can just put your cards or cash. A wallet, honestly, like a card holder and a cell phone will, like if they fit, it will be really, really tight. So I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, so unfortunately this is bag number 1. I'm not sure what to do. What would you guys recommend? Should I sell it? Should I keep it and try to see if I will use it again more? I do like mini bags, so I'm not sure really what's going on. Honestly, also beside the silver hardware, I am not really like crazy into black bags. I do like having colors, and honestly like having other 2 black bags in my collection maybe make this handbag not as easy wearable as I thought I would. I've had this bag in my collection for like 8 years, I think. It's with the old Gucci logo, and so this is bag number 1 that is being the least used, and actually that's the one that is the least used for sure. Another bag that I have not used at all this year, and it makes me very sad, is this Prada double hand. Double-handed. It's a, let me just take out all the stuffing. This Prada bag. My husband actually gifted me this bag for Christmas. I think after we were dating 2 years. After dating 2 years, he got me this bag for Christmas. And honestly, I loved it. I do love the color. I think that the color is such a good neutral. It's beautiful. I don't know if it's again the silver hardware, the one that doesn't let me really jump into the bag, or what's going on, but I love that it has kind of like the crystals, because kind of like right now the crystals are really like in trend, so that part I do like it. It has worn this bag is one that I did wear a lot. Like I think after he gifted to me, like I was wearing it for like 2 years in a row non-stop. I took it with me in a few trips and I used it non-stop. It does have some color transfer in the bag. Like it's been well loved. Like this is a bag that I have worn lots, but this year have not worn it at all. I am not sure if I like lately I'm not really into just to big bags. It also has like a strap. This bag comes with a strap to be able to make it crossbody, or to put it as a handheld, like in your shoulder. But it also, it is a top handle bag mostly used, and that's how I used it the most. So so sadly that's one that I have not worn at all, and this one is another one that I'm considering on letting go. I'm considering letting it go. and just find a new home that will give her more love and will take advantage of her more than I have this past year. Which is sad because honestly, like, it has sentimental value for me, like, and that's the thing, like, once something has sentimental value for me, it's very hard to let go. And the fact that my husband gave it to me, it makes it hard for me to say goodbye to it. So for the third bag that I haven't really reached out this year, it's been this Chloe Drew bag in the red with gold hardware with the pebble leather. Honestly, the leather is so nice in this handbag. I really have enjoyed this bag. I actually purchased this bag for myself as a reward when I got my Canadian permanent residency. It was a very long battle to get my permanent residency, and I was able to get it. So I was like, I really wanted to kind of commemorate the moment, and actually decided to jump for this bag with the color. If you're familiar with the Canadian flag, it's white and red. So I thought, like, with the red, it has such a sentimental value. Like, I don't know. It's a bag that I've also considered letting go. Like, I did use this bag a lot, but after I got my Chanel Square Mini in red, I really have not been using this much as before. I have used it. I still use it, but not as much as before. This bag, this year I reached out, I think maybe 4 or 5 times this year. The last time I actually wore it was I think like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. But honestly, guys, with the pregnancy and the belly, these ears here, kind of like these kind of things here, they were actually digging into the belly, and they were actually hurting because I was wearing them crossbody. So I was like, not worth it. This is another bag that I have considered selling and letting go. But again, just the sentimental value that it has for me, that the commemoration, the part that it shows like all the efforts that I made were paid off when I got my permanent residency. So this was my celebration for it, and I honestly do love this bag, and I cannot be happier with it, to be honest. Another bag that is sadly on this list is my Prada wallet and chain in the Saffiano leather, in the kind of beige color. I think it's called, I don't remember the name of this, actually it's here somewhere. It's the color of the name. It's in the cameo color, and I love this bag. Like, this bag has a lot of sentimental value for me. It's a wallet and chain, again, as I said. This was the first luxury purchase that I made with my own money from a boutique, and I love it, to be honest. Like, I honestly do, like, I used it so much, especially because honestly it was very easy to wear. Like, before, I used to be like crossbody. If I wanted to go partying, if I wanted to be more formal, I would just use it. Like, I will crisscross it and then just wear it as a handbag, like as a shoulder bag, and it was perfect. Like, like make it shorter, like, or double strap it, like double, kind of like do this, so that way you will have two, kind of like this, and then like this, and it will be two strap, and then it will be like even shorter, so that way it will be more formal. Like, honestly, I wore this bag so much. I love this bag. But honestly, I think right now I feel like I need something bigger in this same color. Like, I would love to add another cameo color from Prada, because I do love the color and I think it's such a wearable plate. I have considered letting this one go because lately, like, it really is not making it for me. It's not a bag that I am reaching out for so much lately. And it's just, honestly, I'm just starting to think, like, the bags that I don't use as often, maybe I should be letting them go and just open space for new ones, or just really enjoy the ones that I'm using often. But honestly, this one is also like pains me to kind of let go, because it's such a beautiful bag, and like, let's see, like, looking at it right now, it's so beautiful. I actually recently did use this bag for a date night, and it made me so happy to wear it again. Like, it made me so happy to take it out and wear it again, because honestly it is a beautiful color and it does match a lot. So this is my Prada Saffiano wallet and chain that I do love. Next up on this list is my Louis Vuitton Montsouris backpack. I love this backpack. Love it. This one is not one that I will let go, but I have not used it much. I normally take this bag on trips with me, and I didn't take it on my trip to Greece this time. I honestly didn't take this backpack for the trip. I took actually a big backpack. So this baby has not been used much. I did use it for my Montreal trip. So I took this backpack on my Montreal trip, but that's about it. I wear it a couple of times here in my city, like to run errands, but not as often as I was planning on when I purchased this backpack. But honestly, it's such a classic backpack, and I honestly think I will be getting some use in the near future. So this backpack is not going anywhere. I love it, but I have not reached out. Like, it's been one of the ones that I haven't reached out that much this year, unfortunately, like for sure less than the 10 times. And last but not least is this baby, which pains me. Like, this one actually really hurts me to be here because I got this handbag last year, and I did use it a lot last year when I first purchased it, and I did use it a lot, like a little bit more this year. But honestly, like, I haven't used it as much as I thought I was gonna be using it, or as often as I thought I was using it. I normally reach out for other bags. Like when I can wear this bag, I also reach for other bags that I end up, like, they're easier to grab and go. So I have not reached out for this one. I think like maybe 10 times this year will make the proper count of how many times I actually took this bag out. And it does hurt me because it's such a beautiful bag. This is one that I definitely will not let go. This is really one of my unicorns, and I honestly am hoping that next year I will use it a little bit more, hopefully. But yeah, I do love this bag, but unfortunately it made it to the least used bags of the year of 2022. So hopefully that changes for 2023. If it doesn't, then I will reevaluate having this handbag in my collection. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you again for joining me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you consider subscribing to my channel down there. And let me know in the comments below which have been the least used handbags for 2022 in your collection. What are your thoughts about you not using them? Are you thinking about letting them go, or you're just keeping them and giving it another trial next year? Like, what are your thoughts about not using handbags and keeping them in your closet? I will actually really love to hear your comments, like read your comments and interact with you guys. So I will see you guys in my next one, and thank you again for taking your time and spending this time with me. And again, I'll see you guys on my next one. Adios.